Oh wow, that goes pretty fast. They used the YouTube Live feature a few times and I kind of gave up. I was going to do videos on a regular basis and then I just gave up on it. I had more important things to do or just didn't feel like it, but I just discovered that because I don't have 1,000 subscribers and I'm on my phone, you would think that they would, because more people use a phone, I would think, than a laptop, but whatever. Anyway, I was on my way outside because I was gonna bring my mom's vacuum cleaner back to her, and the upholstery cleaner, and come out and enjoy the air, have a cigarette, let the tomato plant get whatever sunlight is left of today, because the sun sets early here in New England, and I caught a glimpse of something on the way out. It's been, the previous occupants left it here. Traffic. I am literally right next to the road. I can flip my camera around the next time one goes by and show you how close I am, but it's scratched, so I pretty much operate on selfie mode, which has been real convenient for taking pictures of anything. I don't really take that many selfies. Anyway, I caught a glimpse of this picture on the way out through. I think it's part of an old calendar. I'll try to zoom in on it so you can see that it's got little other decorative things on it, but there I noticed there's two, and it's not funny. There are two swastikas on this. My principle is I don't really care what your nationality or color is. Everyone can be an asshole, so I have some, I guess, weird views on racism, but everyone has the capability to be an asshole, so there is that. But I caught out of the corner of my gosh darn eye, try not to swear here because I have the mouth of a pirate sometimes, a swastika. So I looked further and there's only two. I don't know what language or what have you this is. I just assume it's some sort of Asian. I always go with Chinese. It's not to be racist, it's just that's what I'm most familiar with because we got like Chinese restaurants and stuff like that around, so it's more like you just assume, and I realize when you assume things sometimes you make an ass out of yourself, but whatever. So I actually figured that I would share that, and my daughter, see, the people that lived here beforehand, my daughter knew them a little bit because my mom lived here, and they left it behind because she liked this picture. It's got a big old gold thing in the middle, I don't blame her. I'm a fan of tacky crap. And so they left it for my daughter. So I'm gonna put some stickers right over the swastikas and just hang it up and pretend that we didn't have swastikas in the house for like the past year. I mean, we got some pretty unusual decor, like there's some decommissioned, well, one decommissioned military, it's a grenade. It was a grenade. I guess you'd call it something else now. It's decommissioned. I have a empty souvenir bottle of soda that it's an orange soda, and it's a nuclear orange soda. It's just, I keep some weird souvenirs, like things I find interesting or that scare the living shit out of me that I need to research and watch the news on. You know, you have a few dreams, you look into some things and you realize maybe you're not nuts and your dreams are just, you're seeing the damn future. So that gets scary, and I don't sleep much during the night, and I try not to sleep much. Like, I will go an entire day before I finally will just sleep. And a lot of times I'll just set my alarm for like 3 hours. I don't need to sleep. I'm scared to sleep. Weird shit happens. Dreams scare the shit out of me. So, usually puttering back and forth between doing chores, like playing my game, getting on, social media, reading the news. Memes, kind of keep me a little happy here and there. Some of them are so stupid. I really wish that some of these people with the meme generators would, like, ask a friend that can spell better or knows anything about anything, because you have people that they want to be involved, like, they want to do good for the world, and they want to be involved in politics and stuff like that, and they just have no freaking clue about anything, and they'll just follow blindly whatever good thing someone says. So, actions speak louder than words, and anyway, no, I really just wish that some of these people that just can't spell, it's nothing against you, you're probably perfectly intelligent. Just some people cannot spell. Learning disabilities do suck too, so, like, you can have trouble reading, dyslexia, you can have, I forget what it's called, and if it's possibly also dyslexia when you just, like, have trouble writing too. But I know that the reading and writing thing will go hand in hand if you're dyslexic, and the weird one is, like, when people have the form where they're, like, reading everything backwards, and just, it's gonna be frustrating for teachers and stuff. But, yeah, I'm a little weirded out, and it's weird because normally I, actually will notice, because I'm kind of a raunchy person, I have a very odd sense of humor. I can make anything into a joke. It's probably not a good thing. Like, I will notice that's why I can watch SpongeBob and, some cartoons like that. There's humor there. It's probably not for kids, but whatever. I mean, SpongeBob's not, like, for adults either, but the adult humor is probably not for kids, so there's that. Yeah, we had more sun earlier. It's kinda dark and dreary out. Almost wondering if we might not end up with another crop-up storm. Came out last night, bringing an armful of stuff out before I came out with Jessica to play, and I just see spots wet on the pavement, and then all of a sudden it's raining, and then all of a sudden it's pouring. I didn't see any animals falling from the sky, so that's probably a good thing. The movie Twister. We get tornadoes here in Vermont, but they don't typically last very long, and I would actually have to look to make sure that I'm right in saying this, but I don't think we've had anything over even an F1 here. And, like, if they go more than a mile, it's pretty, because we're so mountainous, but we have a lot of spontaneous crop-up bad storms. And it scares the shit out of me. It actually kind of literally does. Like, I get nervous poops. I'm sharing this with at least 3 subscribers and whoever the heck ends up watching this, but I get the nervous poops. I know that's rude to share, but as soon as a thunderstorm starts, I really can't be that far from a bathroom. My mom ended up meeting somebody when I was really little. She'd gotten divorced, and she put, ad in the paper because she wanted to see people again. And she met this guy up in Island Pond, and he was total freaking hippie. Oh my god. I love that guy, and the sad part is, if I look him up now, he was a little bit older, so I'm gonna be sad if I find that he's dead, because that's what usually happens when I look up people, is they're, dead or in jail, so that's, I guess, a little better than death. But anyway, no, we spent the night at his house up on the side of a mountain that he built himself. He didn't have water, so, collect rainwater like you're not supposed to. For some reason, it's freaking illegal. It's not like, people with a private residents can really collect that much water, so I don't get it. Especially if you're making use of it by, you need to shower, you need to wash your dishes and crap, whatever. Anyway, there was a really freaking bad thunderstorm, and I'd never seen that much lightning. Granted, this place, it had a ton of windows because it didn't have electric, so you want to be able to see as much as you can for the majority of the day. And so, lightning. Well, when we left the next day to go home, we passed a barn that it had been a barn the previous day, but it was a pile of just boards, and apparently what had happened is all that bad lightning that was when the tornado was touching down, and what it did was it touched down in a few areas and destroyed a few things, and then gone, like a tornado does. They're one of the most unpredictable types of weather. So that was, I don't ever remember being afraid of thunderstorms before that, but now I'm almost 33 and I still get the nervous poops because other tornadoes have happened around here too, and just other bad thunderstorms. Things can get struck by lightning. We've had some very close lightning strikes that have resulted in me having to clarify that no, we were not struck by lightning, it was just that close, and can you check my daughter's ears in case she has hearing problems now? But, it's just, I have some pretty, I think, weird fears for someone of my age. And talking about them, I guess, makes me uncomfortable. I've been to therapy, I've had a lot of therapists, I'm all set on that. I think they're supposed to sign an ethical thing before they... Okay, I will pause this because I need to start doing this inside. I think I was already annoying my neighbor, but... Oh. Maybe not. Part of the reason why I don't do this is I can't get left alone even when I need alone time, and I basically also do need to tell people, like, hey, I'm doing something, can you just leave me alone? But, yeah, no, I don't think that a lot of these therapists and social workers actually end up signing anything to do with any ethics, and if someone's in therapy, they already feel like shit about themselves. A little bit of encouragement goes a long way, and telling someone that, no, you can't do that, is not going to help someone. Like, oh, you have this dream, well, what can I do to help? That... Unless you, I guess, know the person's a complete delusional, like, they're really not, and you explain to them, not just like, no, you can't do that, and then go about... They will talk about what they want to talk about. And I hate that. Like, no, we're here because I want to be here. So we're gonna talk about what I want to talk about because I care about your life. But... It sounds rude. And then I'm so many in that it's not that many, I just make it seem like it's a lot. Because I have had ones too where I've met them and then it's like, oh shit, this is a conflict of interest in some way, like, whatever. But I just make it sound like a lot because of about a handful. I could go back through and think about it, but I don't want to take that time. It'd be nice if I had my medical records. I need to get back on dealing with that. I just, I just haven't done anything about it, and I needed to a while ago. Oh, yeah, I can't stop and switch this around. I guess I could flip the selfie. This is... I can't even see. There. I'm about that close to the road. It's over there somewhere. This whole selfie mode thing sucks for me flipping it around. Because, like, the screen gets dark and I kind of can't see. Because my lenses are a little darkened. I feel sorry for anyone who actually ends up watching these. I ramble so much. In fact, like, I don't know, what, 5 months ago I left off on black holes? Said I'd get back to it. You know what? If we do have black holes just let loose from whatever crazy crap has been experimented on, it would not surprise me any. I mean, I guess if we go with the Simpsons theory, and no, I don't take that as reality, it's just the fact that there have been, and I call it the Simpsons theory when it comes to a lot of things, there's just been so many damn things come true. But black holes can be so damn small that, theoretically speaking, my eyes are bad anyway. I could have one floating past me and I wouldn't even know it. Like this vehicle that's coming. Black hole could just, like, suck it up. I'd believe that before I fucking believed aliens, but then again, I've seen some weird shit. Oh, hey. That's a four-wheeler. See, we have a lot of that crap in Vermont because, I call it crap. Anyway, it's kind of boring here, and we basically just do a lot of outdoor stuff in the summer that revolves around mud and getting dirty and yeehaw. I get a little yeehaw up here. I don't think many people play banjos, but guitars, there's a lot of guitar action going on. You can get a bonfire going, you can get a few beers in you. A lot of people smoke pot around here. And now that it's legal, a lot more people are open about the fact that they smoke pot around here. And it's really stupid because everyone generally knows if you smoke pot because they can smell it on you, and I didn't... Just so stupid. But, yeah, you just play a little guitar, get a little yeehaw. There's stupid people that go around actually tipping cows. I suggested that to an apparent troll today. Just... some people need to learn to not harass... Oh, the neighbors have their dogs out. Harass people on the internet. They have 3 different breeds of dogs 2 houses down. So when they let them out, it kind of sounds like a dog fight, but it's basically... it's because they're all excited. They've made it down here, and they do on a regular basis, but I was finally outside. A bunch of us were. Oh my god, they have a pit bull that is so freaking friendly. It was just shaking its ass because its tail was wagging so hard. It wanted to be petted. It wanted to play too, but it's like, oh god, we don't know this dog. You can't just, you know, pet and touch and play with a dog that you don't know. But the only truly annoying part about it is a neighbor down at the other end, he has a dog, and he's respectful, and for the majority of the potty business, there's a certain area that he takes in because no one else really goes over there. You wouldn't want to use the part. So, whatever. So, on occasion, you'll be walking across the front lawn to go over and get the mail, or just, you know, use that part of lawn, and you'll step in shit. Because those 3 dogs do make it down here, and they, you know, whatever. It's either covering up other dogs' scent, or they have to go. But, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, black holes, huh? I forget in the middle of what I'm saying. I actually never ended up going to look further into what I was even talking about. Which I still can, because I'm probably not going to find anything. I'm going to find a bunch of other people having, you know, the same wonders, and I actually wouldn't expect the field of science, we'll just call it that, the field of science, to let us know if anything real bad like that had happened, or if that were even possible. They just prefer to let us, look crazy wondering. Whatever, I don't mind looking crazy, because it beats being actually crazy. Sometimes you gotta make yourself look a little crazy every now and then, have a little fun. Fuck it. I probably shouldn't do this, but no one will probably know. Anyway. So I heard a story the other day, and it's been like 3-4 days now. I'm still laughing every now and then about it, and my daughter's been just, no, Mommy, it's not funny. So there's a student at the school that has behavioral issues, and I kind of knew her mom before her mom was in her current field of work, because it was the precursor to actually getting the job. A lot of jobs you have to have like a year of assistant work, so. But it's, Jesus, that was 8th grade, so. It's been like 20 years, and she's got a kid now that's gonna be 16, and she's got a lot, it seems, of the same behavioral issues that I did. Apparently the other day she wore her makeup so that she looked like a cat. And she was hissing at everyone, and just being completely defiant, and when anyone would try to, get closer to her, she'd hiss harder at him and scoot back. She was hiding on the freaking tables. I can visualize this in my head, and it makes it even funnier because, I know who it is, and it's just, you're not supposed to laugh when crap like this happens. I have no freaking idea how some of these staff do not just have to leave the room laughing uncontrollably, because how the hell do you deal with a student who is acting like an animal, let alone, a cat? But I'm still laughing about it. And part of it's a little bit of karma, because I was an unruly student. I was being bullied. I was an unruly student anyway, I think. But I kind of acted a little bit like that. And I gave this woman a little bit of hell. Like, I still have some of the write-ups, because I have my school records, as many of them as I can find. But it's like, oh god, and then turn around and she's dealing with the same crap. So I feel sorry for her. I really do. I just don't know if it's socially appropriate to go and try to offer someone to talk to and, advice on how to deal with it, because all things considered, it seems like she's probably definitely a victim of bullying, and it's a hypocritical thing to say, but considering how I found out, and the things that have been said to me about this person, yeah, I believe she is being bullied, and I don't really agree with, oh, you're friends with someone when it's convenient for you, and then you go and shit-talk them to someone else. Like, yeah, I know. Like, I've been around her. She is. But, I mean, she is a perfectly good person, but she has her qualities where it's like, I can understand it, but I wouldn't not, help her with her makeup. If you think someone's makeup looks bad, you don't go and shit-talk them for it. You offer help with their makeup. If you don't like someone's behavior, if you're supposedly friends with them, maybe you should, say something. And if you know anything about acting like a decent human being, maybe offer some advice. Or if you're, they're being bullied that bad, and you've had your experiences with bullying, if they're supposedly your friend, you'd think that you'd help them instead of going and just crap talking them. And I honestly can see now how some really nosy people get just bullied uncontrollably. You can't keep your nose out of business that is not yours repeatedly. And people keep trying to tell you, if you're still doing it, they may end up bullying you. But you can't be friends with your bullies. They're either one or the other, and that's what I'm so sick of hearing about. "25 minutes. One of these times I actually want to try to sit out here and record a little bit now that the weather's good and track some traffic, because motorcycles, I would actually like to figure out if I can get some video, and that's not a motorcycle, that's just a really old loud truck with a shitty muffler. It's annoying. It's loud and it's annoying. It's one of those Walmart goddamn stock mufflers that people use to be cool. It's not cool to wake people up and be intimidating. But there's some... Oh, there's a motorcycle, there's a car, there's another car. I'm trying to remember what I need to look out for and attempt to finally start documenting some more of. Because there are definitely alternate routes, and you definitely do not need to yell at people on your way through. Those are some of the things that I've dealt with. With the alternate route thing, I mean, some of these roads that are an alternate route do suck, and I get that. There's one where I will barely drive it because it's narrow, and there's parts where you can see very far down, and I'm afraid of heights, and I'm afraid of accidents, and I will purposely drive, like, in the middle if I have to take that road and, like, move over if a fucking vehicle comes. I know that's wrong, but a lot of roads, just, I know them, and I'm fine with driving them, but some roads around here, it's just, oh, too paranoid. I get a lot of anxiety when I drive. I never used to, but I've also had people come literally flying up behind me and go as close as they could and then fucking pass me. I've had one woman almost rear-end me, backing out, because she does not do the speed limit. She just does not care. But it's like I previously stated, we live where I'm on the Vermont side of the river, and there's another road on the New Hampshire side, and there's a road on each side where you can cross over, so it's very easy for people from Vermont and New Hampshire to cross over. We have a lot of people that just will use that as a way to taunt people or, you know, get away with crap. Because you can get over the border very quickly right here. I would have to actually Google map. I've been trying to figure out, there's some houses, obviously, on the backside, and I don't have a pair of binoculars, and I haven't driven or ridden over on the New Hampshire side in quite a while, but I'm trying to figure out, because late last year I was hearing, like, plops in the water, kind of like maybe someone was casting off a boat, like a little canoe or something, I don't know. I was assuming that the river had been, frozen at that point, but I should have been recording at least the sounds and stuff while I was outside. I just really was either doing something else or didn't have the capacity to Because I can't even use the phone that I was going to end up switching to, because every time I try to now, a little message pops up about, I guess it's one of the system files, and I can't freaking do anything while it's up, so that's handy. And what I had been doing is I'd been, like, using the broken phone to, or vice versa, one for, like, oh, I can play my game, and, or get on a website, and I can listen to music on the other, or I can film on one, blah blah blah. But, so now I'm back to working on the freaking broken phone, so it's extremely frustrating. The battery's been crapping out more so lately, because my GPS has been on enough where I don't think it needs to be on that much. Like, I haven't been anywhere in a long time now. It'll take me a minute to figure this out. St. Patty's Day, I know I went somewhere, but I don't actually think I've been anywhere since. Nope, I take that back. I went and got my pay stubs from the library. I printed them out. So, other than that, yard here. But I know some websites and some apps and stuff will automatically pop it up to better serve you, I guess, but it really seems like it's been an extraneous. It's too much. And there's really no need for it. It's annoying. It's not just the fact that it drains my battery quicker, it's the fact that I might need to get a tape measure out and figure out exactly how far from points in this place, because it's kind of stupid, like, oh, I was just in the bathroom. Well, that it'll show up there when I went to, like, you know, friggin' Twitter or whatever. And then, oh, I went to the kitchen and I decided, oh shit, I better check this, because I either checked something a lot, you know, just because it could be a day for, like, oh shit, I'm feeling like I'm gonna make a discovery about something, and then just not say anything like I usually do. I really should talk to people more. Anyway, yeah, it's just, I get on websites a lot, sometimes too on days where I've been up a lot more than I want to be. I'd like to actually sleep. Because I forget. The more stressed out I get, the more I forget. That doesn't help either. Well, I still have a few chores to do. I still want to chill out a little bit and do something before my daughter gets back. Actually bring the vacuum over. I decided apparently I would sit and do this first. And it's great because I hope I make a little bit of sense here and there, because I generally feel like I don't. It would actually help if I took the time to go through and make notes again, because I did the first time, but I just haven't since. It's like I remember what I talk about, but then I trail off for whatever reason, and I'm not, you know, a professional anything either, so that doesn't help. Well, it's been like, oh crap, sorry about that. It has been about 35 minutes. I've had, oh Jesus Christ, 1, 2, 3 cigarettes. It's been halfway decently a bad day for me. I just don't feel good today. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done few things that I would like to do on top of the things I normally do anyway. It's just I'm the only one cleaning, so it's not like it's bad or anything, I just don't want to do it. I've been slowly doing it, though. Lately, I need more breaks than anything, it seems, but whatever. I mean, at least I'm getting something accomplished. I want to start reading again, too, but I don't want to use my Kindle anymore. I just don't support that company. I'm waiting for other people to come out before I even think about coming out about any of why I wouldn't want to support that company. It actually takes quite a bit for me to stop supporting a company. I mean, I would still support, like, I like coffee. I like coffee quite a bit. I will air quote it, and I've had coffee from just about every, like, convenience store. Because I've been to Florida twice, too, that helps. Like, what's a Wawa? But I mean, like, something as stupid as just, like, an employee that doesn't know how to make coffee. I couldn't, like, stop supporting a business because of that, you know? It'd have to be something pretty big, and it is. I've seen a few people actually wanting tips because they're writing articles and stuff, and I don't really dare to do that. Kind of a scaredy cat, apparently. Kind of, but then... Hey, a woodpecker. But no, I have, let's see, I left off in the middle of the Divergent series, and I'm kind of annoyed because I really was enjoying that. I think I started reading another book or something in the middle of, but I was in the middle of my second read of True Crime Addict, and I had other books on there that I had not yet read, and I wanted to read again. I had a few of the Free Kids books from forever ago for my daughter's siblings, but yeah, all of anything I paid for, it's just sitting on there. The thing's hopefully got a dead battery now, so that it cannot turn itself on. I don't even know how much I spent through them, but it's enough where I'm a little peeved, because it's all gone if I don't support the company anymore. I can't, you know. So the games that I liked, nope. The books that I want to read, or finish reading, nope. Plus my concentration. You know, whatever. I end up reading a lot of news anyway, so... I don't get a chance to watch any TV usually, so that kind of makes up for spending so much time online. Like, oh, Jesus. I don't want to call it my everything, because that sounds extremely friggin' pathetic, but, I mean, it kind of is. I talk to people, so it's whatever's... I have no social life, so it's that. I don't watch TV, I don't read books. I have hobbies. I do them on occasion now, I just don't feel like it. I'm pretty much low on craft supplies anyway, and I'm trying to use them up the ones that I do have, so I can just get my shelf as empty as possible and buy the new things that I need and will use on a regular basis, rather than having a bunch of odds and ends. I think the next thing after all the CDs are dealt with is all that I can. Sewing. I have some of them I took from my mom's stash of sewing stuff, some it's stuff that I bought over the years while I worked. We have a big vintage roll of fabric that the sewing supply store locally closed down, and that thing had been around like my entire life. I remember going there a lot when I was a kid with my mom, because she sewed a lot, and going in there as an adult, it was impressive, but it's like, oh my god, I remember these shelves must have been like 12 feet high, and they're not. They were, you know, sized for adults. I mean, maybe you would need a step stool to get to this top shelf, but it was just sad at that point, because I'm going in there with my own daughter, like, completely annoyed, and none of it had to do with her, and sad because the store was closing. As I was kind of hoping that there are several things that I want to be able to do with, you know, Jetta, and I'm just not going to be able to do them. I don't think anyone really understands that. I get it, it's not about me. That's something that I've heard multiple times. It isn't about me. But when it comes down to it, and it's about her, and I'm depressed because of the whole, you know, cycle of no one can see how it could affect me because it's something that I would have enjoyed doing with her. No, it's definitely not about me. Okay, let's see if I can swipe down while it's recording, and it's 7:21! Ooh! So they're gonna be back anytime now, and I wanted to have a little bit of time to myself, and I gotta go over there, so I get one or the other. I guess we call this rambling video with traffic in the background my time to myself, because I know I'm gonna end up taking it anyway. Oh, I get it. Sometimes I can be pretty selfish. I'm so sick and tired of seeing the word narcissist and sociopath being thrown out around on the internet, though. And I don't care what your profession is. We all have traits, and I think that we all need to, all the ones that just, on a multiple times a day, narcissist, sociopath, blah, 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 blah. Just stop. Because we all have tendencies. Even the most unselfless people can be selfish, care about their looks, and like pretty things. And I guess on that note, I will probably try to start uploading again on a regular basis, but I don't know how regular. Alright, bye.